Hey guys, can you hear me properly? I don't know if there's a lot of noise. Let's give us like a minute or so to see if everybody can hear properly. And if we are okay to go, we'll start. Just in case you've missed the thumbnail, we're going to be converting a Mamiya RZ. Basically, we're not even going to be converting a Mamiya RZ back. We're going to be converting an Impossible Instant Lab to Mamiya RZ with a Rezivot kit. Hi, Nico. I'll be looking. My computer's over there, so I'll be looking. And you guys have 3 different angles plus a screen, so hopefully you can see. We've got angle. Tell me how it sounds. I just want to know, does it sound okay? We got angle 1, angle 2. There we go. I don't know why it's mirrored. It's a good question. Angle 3, also mirrored. Don't know why. And angle 4, which is my computer. Whoop, that's not what we want. Angle 4, you'll see the instructions. So go back to angle 1. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me properly, and then we can start. We got 15 people. Can someone say? Not mirrored over here. Okay, great. I don't know why I see it mirrored then. Nice. Sound-wise, let me know. Sound okay. Okay, so welcome, guys, to a live stream. I've been postponing making this conversion for a while, mostly because I never have the time to sit down in my studio for a couple hours. So once I figured out that my internet, which I'm stealing from my neighbor across the hallway, thanks to the neighbor, because I'm trying to put fiber optics and they're not doing it. It's been 2 months waiting. It's working, so I'm doing a live stream, and that way I can not only convert it, but I can chit chat with you guys and show you how it's done. I've never done this. I had a couple guidelines from Rezivot. I do have the manual on their screen here, so I'll be going through different angles, different things, and I'll go slow. I'll read as many questions as I can, but of course, as I'm trying to build something, it's going to be very complicated. So if you see that I'm not answering, just give me a minute and I should be getting to there. So let's go to angle number 2. So basically what you need here is, let me see. You need a Rezivot conversion kit. And let me go to angle 3. As you can see here, it says Mamiya RZ67 kit. And this is basically sent to me by Rezivot. They kindly sent me this one. It's not sponsored by them. This is done by myself. And all you need once you have this kit is the Impossible Lab, which it comes in a box like this. And right now I'm charging it over here, so you can't see it right now. So let me see if I can put this in the frame. This is what we need to be able to convert. So this is what you're going to be converting to the Mamiya RZ, and that will let you shoot Impossible or Polaroid originals, or now Polaroid film with a Mamiya RZ instead of Fp4, which is, as you all know, discontinued. But we do have 1 instant. But if you want to shoot something that's not 1 instant at $11 a shot, you can get something like this and shoot something on this. Plus, you get pretty much the same frame, so it's pretty nice, honestly. So yeah, we're going to start with this. Image quality is very good, but frame rate seems to be sluggish. Yeah, I think it's just the internet is just doing that. So I'll try to move slowly so it's not too sluggish. So first thing you need to know is open the Rezivot kit. So let's put the Rezivot kit here and let's open it. I've opened it only once to check what was inside. So this is actually pretty much the first time I really check it out. Let me throw this down on the table there. So we have a little, this is what I think is going to hold like the module, some of the electronics basically. So this goes here. This little cap goes there. And then this is the back, which you can see here. Rezivot, they don't supply dark side, okay? So you have to use the dark side that comes with your Impossible Film Lab thingy. So basically this. Then in here we have a metallic plate. You can see here. One of the things I like about Rezivot is they never have done a Kickstarter, a successful Kickstarter Basically, everything's being basically made by them without doing any extra pre-orders or things like that. So it's pretty cool. Let me keep on going. So this is the little ribbon that goes here with a little sticker. And then we have a couple of screws that'll go here, and long live the film. There's a message on the box that I kind of like. Let me grab the box that says more possibilities for film cameras. So Rezivot's making things that basically let some cameras shoot formats that haven't been shot before on such cameras. So I really like what they're doing. Plus, they're super accessible. You can talk to them on Instagram. I've had a very one-on-one conversation with them. They send me behind the scenes shots of what they're making and stuff. So I really like the approachability of this company. I like what they're doing, and the quality seems to be good. And there's no extra hype. They're just making products, putting them out, and that's about it. So I really like what they're doing. As I said, it's not sponsored in any way. I just really like what they're doing, and I think it's pretty cool. Like, you can see the Mamiya RZ kit here. And this is basically the box they supply. It's a nice box. So let's go back to number 1, number 2, and this is what we have. So these are all the parts that you're supposed to have. And let me show you number 4. So you can see all these components are in the box. Sorry for the flicker. That's something the computer. Your instant lab is fully charged and eject film properly. So we have to unscrew both screws on the back cover. So let me go back to angle number 2 and get this out of the way. So I'll put this out of the way. And we're going to grab our Impossible lab and put it here. It's pretty dark, so sorry for you can't see much. Let me see what people can be saying here. How long did it take to arrive? It came from Taiwan. I think it took like 2 weeks, maybe tops. And but some people in Europe have been receiving it in 4 days, no customs. So maybe you get lucky. Are you trying to hypnotize us? Why is there something that's yeah, no, I'm not trying to hypnotize you. So basically, let me go to the manual. So if you ask questions, I'm going to be in the manual, guys. So it says here, unscrew. Let me see. Unscrew both screws on the back cover, left and right side. So we have 2 here and 2 here. This screwdriver is way too big. So let me get my smaller set of screwdrivers and see if this works better. This one's still too big. I think that one's not going to work. So let's see if this one will work. Well, I might have started with no screwdrivers that actually work. There we go. We got a screw that's turning now. You probably need a better precision screwdriver kit than mine. That's for sure. So let me go back to the chat. I can read stuff while you guys ask. How did you pay for customs? I've ordered a 4x5 Polaroid 110 back a few days ago. Depending on what country you are, customs comes in a different way. Spain, they basically, these screws, supposedly each one is a little different. So I'm going to put them in the same position they come. I don't know if you can see that on the top angle, but I will try to do that. So customs in Spain basically lets you know that you've got a package, and then they send you an invoice, and then you pay, and it comes. And in Spain, it's 21% customs, taxes of shipping plus product. So you pay around 25%, and then there's a fixed customs fee, which is like 16 euros for them doing the paperwork. Got those 2 out. Let me see if I can see the chat properly. Yeah, nothing else there. So these 4 screws. Yeah, a proper screwdriver kit would be much better than what I'm using. Rezivot told me that these screws were, I think it's PH00, if I'm not wrong. I've never used much of this kind of toolkit, so bear with me. Also, this is pretty much in honor of Marco from Analog Things that used to do these kind of live streams, but he's busy being a dad and a house owner right now. So Marco, thank you for inspiring this kind of stuff. Have they said anything about using the new Insta Lab? Yeah, I've been talking to them. I've been talking to them about different options because the Impossible Lab is not easy to access. I got this one for a pretty good price, and the reason is they're trying to find a different thing to mod, and I think the new one will not be it. It will be a different thing, and I can't really say because they told me not to tell you, but I can say that it'll be extremely available and pretty cool as a device. So as soon as they have that done, I'll let you guys know on the news and stuff like that. Hey, Azrael, what's going on? I'm here in Spain, about to go on holidays, sweating, but I hope you guys don't hear the vents. My laptop is spinning and I have a vent on the back. To make it back, since the old one are so rare now. Yeah, basically they're going to be doing a different iteration of this very soon. Okay, so I took that off, remove the back cover. Let me see, guys. You guys can see this. Okay, remove this back cover. Okay, this is probably like the spring back. So removing that, putting it aside. Let's go to step number 5. And if you want to see, step number 5 is there. Remove the connection wire. Okay, that seems easy. Let's see, the connection wire is here. So there's 2 screws that I can see here and here. So let me see if I can remove those. I think this will work with this one. So removing left and right side. But yeah, so yeah, the live stream is basically a good reason for me to be able to do these kind of things without feeling like I'm losing time. I can talk to you guys. You guys can see how it's done, at least with my messy hands. And then maybe you'll make your own conversion. Plus, I really wanted to do this conversion, so it's a win-win for everyone, I think. So those screws are, I think, out. Yeah, they're out. Let me see if I can read the next step. Hold the back as image demonstrated. Let me show you. And lift up to separate it. You will hear a click when it's completely separate. After you removed it, now your Insta Lab can be separated like this. You can see here on the bottom right. Let's see what you guys are asking. Ooh, sorry. Let me see. Angle 2. No vent sound on my TV. That's awesome. I have my microphone up here, so hopefully that won't be bad. It's gone from me. Yeah, it's lagging a bit now. Back to normal for me. Sorry, guys. Will you shoot a test photo on stream? What is the conversion for? For those who are reaching now, this is a conversion from Rezivot back with Impossible back to a Mamiya RZ camera. It's the title of the live stream, guys. So that's what it should be. So we're converting this right now. So to pull this out, he told me, Rezivot told me that people get scared that it makes a lot of noise because there's a sticker. So you have to kind of just pull and you hear a little sticker. Let me see. I just pulled, guys. Let me see if you guys can see it. Now we've got 2 parts. And this cable here, you don't want to break. Basically, you have the left side and the right side and the screws. So we basically broken it. It's not flickering on the computer now. Maybe it's just a cable issue. I checked the cables. Everything's fine. It's this Black Magic ATEM Mini thing that basically does whatever it wants. It has a life of its own. So I'm trying to learn how to do it. I can even do some cool mixings, which you can see. There's some terrible ones. Like, look. Oh, that one's just cutting out. This is for angles. So if you guys want to see something up close, I can show you up close. Tell me if that looks cool. But this is what we're seeing right now. I'll do more of this angle if you guys want. And now let's go to angle number 2. Let me go back to the manual. Now we have 2 parts like that. So we go to number 9, remove the dark side. So the dark side, also he told me that when you reach the end of it, it feels like it doesn't want to go out. So basically you have to pull it downwards a little bit because it's, I guess, not supposed to leave the back. Doesn't want to leave at all. Come on, there we go. It has these little two grips on the top. Let me see if you can see it on camera number 3. Can you see this, guys? Am I too close? Come on, Sony. You can do it. Oh, you can see the little fangs, I think. There we go. It's on my nail. Okay, so we removed the dark slide. Now we got to remove this here. And for that, they recommend using like an Allen key and pulling it out. But this Allen key is way too big from what I can see already. So let me get something smaller. I have my work ones. Little Allen key that you have to pull through the bottom and pull up. There we go. We got the little whatever this is. So now this is 2 parts. Absolutely 2 parts. Then all of the parts should be removed from the main body of Instant Lab. I think everything's being removed, guys. What do you think? I think we did it. I don't know if I have to remove this cable thing. Doesn't say it anywhere. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't say about removing that cable anywhere. Nope. So we're good. Let's see what people are saying. I can just about see it. Yeah, this is more about imagining it. I'm sorry if the quality of that little part is small, but maybe you can see it on the top camera if I put my hand like that. You can just about see it. Let me see. There we go. That's the dark slide stuff. So let's go back to the manual. Number 11, all the parts should be like that. Number 12, cut off the tips of the dark side. Make it flat as the right side. Oh, we got to cut these. I didn't think these were the ones we were cutting. I thought it was plastic. I have some, I don't know if this will work. This looks very sketchy, guys. Oh, it worked. I cut one off. And now let's cut the next one off. Honestly, from what I've seen, it's easier to just grab it with these and the pliers and just bend it and they just pop off. So if you can do that, I recommend doing that. So now the little 2 teeth it had are gone. So that was step number 12, if you want to see. The bottom left here. And now we go to number 13. Flip to the side and stick the light-proof sponge at the outlet. Oh, that's a good thing. I don't understand what that means. Flip to the side. I'm guessing this is the side. This is very complicated for me right now. Let me see. Let me read a few comments just in case. Ooh, sorry, guys. Let's go here. A strong pair of scissors, maybe. No mind. Yeah, never mind. It worked. Yeah, it worked. Let's see. So now we have this 4. Flip to the side and stick the light-proof sponge at the outlet. That's what I'm really not understanding what that means. So let's go back to camera 2. Let's see what you guys understand. Go to the side. And I don't see anything to stick anywhere. At least not there. And here, there's a bunch of stuff here. And the front is here. So from the picture that I saw, light seal. Yeah, the light seal must be this thing here, this little kit that comes here. And what I'm seeing on the side here, guys, is this stuff can't be it. But from what I'm seeing, that's what they mean. But I don't have those parts on my kit. My kit on the side, let me see. Yeah, I don't have that part. Why is my Instant Lab different? guys. This is not what I should be seeing from what I can see here. Let me see there. As you guys can see, this is what I get on this side, which is where the cable is. And if you go to the instruction manual here, and let me zoom in at number 14, do you guys see that? I do not see that. And it's exactly the same part that we have here. 4, 3. I think I might have the wrong impossible kit. That stinks. Let me see what you guys see. I really don't see that part here. And the light seal thingy is this. That's in this. So the light seal thingy is here, which is a little piece of foam. Or if we go to angle number 3, this little piece of foam, if it wants to focus on me. See if anybody knows what I'm saying. I mean, sponge is kind of light seal. Yeah, the problem is there's no way I can do that. Let me go to the next step, see if I can see what it could be. That it says once you've done that, which I haven't done that, unless I can stick it on the side here and it can come through here. But that doesn't seem right. Install our kit to your instant lab body. Slide in, follow the arrow direction, and you will hear a click sound when it's in place. Make sure it fits completely. Should be flat on both sides inserted. So if I'm not wrong, I think this sticker you can take off. Okay, guys? So this, trash. You don't need this. And this is just residue from the sticker. So that could go away. If you want to clean it, you can clean it, but I don't think it's important. Let me just take a little bit of it out. Just glue. They just glued it on. So it's just glue. Remove that. So basically we have this whole thing that I don't know what to do with it. And now we have their kit, which is here. And that's how it looks in the pictures. Let me show you angle number 4. It's this side angle here. Let me see, computer. There we go. That's what it should do. So this should just, oh, okay. Okay, guys. This is to me, a issue with them. Let me see. Let me see in angle 3. You see the hole here? That's where you're supposed to glue it. This is going on their instant lab, not on my, on their back, not on my instant lab. This is a good thing about live streams is you mess up and you just continue. So this is where we put our light sponge, whatever name thing, which is good. So we found out where this little sticker goes. So we'll stick this in there. Let me see, you guys prefer camera 2. This goes here. So let me just glue it. I'm terrible at stickers, so bear with me. So this goes in here. This could have come pre-installed, but okay. Goes there. See if you can see it there. I put the sticker there, and you actually have a little hole in the middle. Okay, guys? So I could screw something through there. I'm not going to do a big screwdriver, but basically that is the hole for the little ribbon. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hello, Brian. Those multi-angles are awesome. Thank you, guys. I really tried my best. And this little Sony is a piece of S, so bear with me, but it works. By film nut stickers, yeah. Okay, so let's go back to number 2. So we have our little thing here. So what they said is that we have to grab this back, and basically you have to hear a click. So let me see. If we push, I heard a click. Did you guys hear a click? Let me see. Sounds like it clicked. I don't know, it starts to look like something is good. Angle number 3, it looks pretty flat. There's an angle to it, but that's probably just how it is. And let's go to the next set of instructions. Let me see. Angle number 4, before I need to flip to here. So now we go to, whoop, sorry guys. Screw back both left side. So we have to flip this around. I have to say, Rezivot, next time you need a manual, I'll help you guys, because this is not so easy to understand. I mean, it's easy to understand, but I feel like there's a couple things I would add. So screw back both left side and right side. Be aware, if you screw too tight, the back cover will just not be able to fit together. You need to adjust these two screws to make it fit. Okay. One thing they did tell me is there's different size screws. And let me put back to angle number 2. So we have the back body screws, which were the cover. And then we have these other screws that we're holding. So I'm guessing by the size of this, it can't be the big ones. It has to be the small ones. So let's flip this around again. Let's do the little shebang. Snap. Flip this around. And now with this here, we can screw. Yeah, that's not exactly where it should be, because I don't see the screw holes. So let's see if I can get that all the way in. Now it's in. Okay. So little detail here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can't have any space here. And basically through the hole of the screw, you have to be able to see the back of it. So I'm going to try the smaller screws, see how it works. And if they're too big, then I'll figure it out very fast, or too small. And my screwdriver doesn't have magnets, so this is going to be a hard one to do. Let me see if I can fit it in there. That didn't work. I'm pretty terrible at this kind of stuff, guys, so bear with me. Okay, that fell out. So let's put it back out. And let's see if I can get this in. I'm going to put it at an angle so it doesn't just slide down. It even has a little slot for it. So you can't see that, but there's a little slot there. And then now this can go in here. And they said not to screw too tight. So thankfully my screwdriver is a piece of S, so I can't really screw it too tight. That held it together. And now we're going to do screw number 2 on the right side hand. Let me see if you guys are saying anything. Whoop. The Polaroid cassette has an angle, hence the film processing unit has an angle. You skipped step 14, I think. Let me see. Let me see step 14, guys. Insert, yeah, I did skip it, but you can always put it through. Basically, I can do that. Maybe I can't. My main problem is I have to pull this out, I guess. But this doesn't come out. So I don't know how to do that. Or does this just come out like that? Oh, there we go. So the little cable ribbon comes out, and that should go through the hole there. Yeah. So I'm going to take that screw off. Okay, guys? Thank you. I think Ignacio. Thank you, Ignacio. Let's take this out. Good thing you guys are paying attention. I saw that I hadn't done it, but I thought I could do it later. But no, obviously I can't. So let's take this out. Oh, now it clicked and it doesn't want to unclick. Great, Nico. Oh man, now I got like engines here. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's see if I can get that thing somewhat working. And I'm sure I'm not supposed to touch any of that. That can go there. I could also unplug this one. So I have this cable that came with the camera, but then they supply another one. So which one is the one I'm supposed to use? Theirs or mine? That's a question I also have. It looks like theirs is longer. So as they supplied it, I'm going to put that one through this. So this goes through the little phone here. Oh man, this phone thing doesn't look like it wants to go where it wants to go. Let me put this all back together. So I don't like the idea of touching anything. I told you guys I'm a bit of a mess, so bear with me. I just don't want to touch any of these batteries that might. The other day I got shocked by an Olympus MJU stylus. So I don't want to get screwed again. So how do I pull this out, Rezivot? Doesn't seem to want to come out. That's great. We'll have to do it without pulling it out. Let's see. No hay de que, you skipped. Okay, so let's see. We just have to slide this through here. And then it also has like a way up and a way down. So it looks like it has to go like that. So it has these silver, whoop, let me see if you guys can see that. It has these silver connector pins here and blue on the other side. So as these have teeth, I'm going to put the silver looking up for anyone wondering. So it's gone through and I have to be able to pull it out from there. So I'm going to use my micro screwdriver. I pulled it in too far, so let's pull it out a little less. This is the part that's a mess, okay? So don't do this if you're doing it at home. And now it's working. So let's push it in. Ta-da! You see? Now it came through. It's looking good. I can connect it again. Let me pull it out a little bit. Connect it again to the whole. I don't know if I need to connect it now, but I'm going to connect it now. It's so hard to do stuff while you're on camera. Oh, actually, it was the other way around, guys. Great. So metal pins downwards, not upwards. There we go again. Told you at the beginning it was going to be a mess. Rezivot's going to not like my live stream. So we pull it out a little bit, pull it up a little bit, and then meanwhile we can push it in. So it comes up. There we go. Coming up. Now we can plug it into the little connector. So this can go in there. This thing's super delicate, so just don't force it much. And I think this thing lives here, so I'm going to leave it there for now. Okay? Did that look okay? Let's see if you guys can see this in this super crappy camera that won't focus. So the little ribbon is out. It's now, let me show you with the screwdriver. It's now connected here and it's in its place. Okay? Does that look good? I think it looks fairly good. So we can go back to screwing the back together. So small screws, angle 2, and let's go for it. Oh no, it flipped. Okay, again. One thing it does have, I don't know if you can see it, but it has a little slide in there. So you can put it in the little slide and it goes straight to the hole. I don't know if they did that on purpose. If you did, Rezivot, you guys are geniuses. But I think that's pretty obvious already that they're doing these conversion kits. They're pretty cool. And the plastic is actually fairly good. If you compare it to the Mamiya RZ back, it looks like cheap plastic. Don't get me wrong. But if you compare it to the Impossible, the screws already start to get in. If you compare it to this plastic, it looks exactly the same. So dibs for that. When I opened it first time, I was like, oh, this feels cheap. But now, after checking the Impossible Lab and that, it looks or feels pretty much the same quality. So that's nice that it's consistently plasticky. So now we do the second screw on this other side. It's gone in. Now twisty. And they said don't over tighten it. So I'll try not to. There we go. It's going in now. Or so I think. Can you guys see anything? Someone says, thanks for doing this, saving us the headache. Yeah. Hopefully it'll work. And not only will I save you a headache, but I'll have a working back. So there we go. So that's screwed. So let's go to the next step. Insert a wire, 15, slide it in, click it, and then 16, put the screws. You need to adjust these screws to make it fit. I like the way they say, just to make it fit, like you'll know. Insert the dark slide back. If dark slide is difficult to insert, you need to adjust the screws as step 16. So I guess that's the moment of truth, is that the screws have to go properly in. I mean, their dark side. So the dark side is here. I think I need to bend this one a little bit. There, it's straight. Let's try to put the dark slide in. Oh, dark slide goes in. That was a success. We go to 18. And if you guys want to see 18, slide in the back cover and screw it back. So we have our back cover here, camera 2, and this can be screwed back in. So we put it back in here, if I'm not mistaken, and then we can use those small screws. Oh, maybe I should have used the big screws. I don't know. If the back cover cannot fully slide in or cannot align with the screw holes, please return to step 16 to adjust 2 screws. I mean, it does sit there, but it feels like it's a little wobbly. Oh, because I need to screw them in more. Okay. You can't see it probably on the video camera, but let me see if you guys can see it. So there's a bit of cushion, you see? So this probably has to sit there, not there. So I'm going to screw them in a little further. Okay, guys? Angle 2. Let's see the chat. Made it just in time. How common are Instant Labs? Are they still made? They're making a new version of the Instant Lab, which is basically to like print your phone pictures onto Polaroid film. So it's still made. It's just the new version is not compatible with this one. So you need the older version, which is the one that says impossible. Okay. But they're working on a new conversion kit that will work with a different thing. So if you can find one of these older kits, you can do it. But if you can't find it, then you need to find, wait a little bit and get the new version, which is coming very soon, I hope. I said that and I don't really know, but I think so. So let's see, does the dark side still come in and out? Yes. There's no spacing anymore. Look, angle 3. You see, guys, now it doesn't want to wobble anymore. This side a little bit, but super little. So now we put the cap on top, the little top. There we go. You see, it's there like it should. Now let's see what step we are in. Slide in the back cover and screw it back. If the back cover, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see. Can these screws be big or they have to be small? They look like they're small. So let's try the small screws. I'm gonna probably have to see if I can use, maybe I'll use the big screws here because the big screws were on the inside. And here I'm not gonna break anything if I put the big screws. So let's use the big screws. And I'm telling you, I'm not 100% sure if these are the ones that should go here, but I'm gonna try. They're going in. Doesn't want to go in with that screwdriver properly, so let's use this other one. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's doing what it should be doing, so let's take it out. Let's use the small ones now. I'm gonna end up having to take out the inside ones and put the small ones in, the long ones inside. I bet you. It's just I'm worried about these top two, which should be the small ones. So I don't know if I'll be able to use the big ones there or not. This screwdriver is too big. Okay, that one's working. And now we have a tight fit. And now this one here is working. See the chat. How much is the Rezivot accessory? That's a good question. The price is on Taiwan, I think dollars. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's around $100 to $200, probably like 150. It's an easy Google, and right now I can't really Google, guys. So those two are screwed, okay? And now these two, I don't know what we have to do. So let's go check out the manual. 18, 19. All these parts are going to be installed on bottom side. So if you want to see, all the metal plates and all this stuff is going to be screwed onto the bottom side. So now let's go to number 20, which is there. Place the L plate. I don't know how this is supposed to go. Something like that. Press the L plate like that. And the wire through the outlet. So there we go. That's what it looks like. So that's what I did. 21, whoop, I skipped a page. 21, 20, 17. Wait, I missed something here. Oh no, I didn't miss it. It's 21. 21, insert the wire into PCB board. Another thing you want to slide in, which is not showing here, is you also want to use, let me see, 4. So you also want to use this plastic thing that has a hole. Actually, this other one that has a square hole. Okay, you see the square hole with my hand? So this one has to go through here. And then you have to get the PCB board. And it says here, make sure you insert the blue label is facing upwards. So basically, yeah, the metallic pins downwards. You can see, you probably can't see. Sorry, guys. There's little teeth. So those are down. So metallic has to go down, blue on the top. So we grab these and we plug it. Let me see. There we go. Went all the way in. All the way in. You want to see? Oh, this is what I should use for the details, guys. You see, guys? That's how it's supposed to look. Blue looking up. Should keep this camera a little closer. Let me see if I can angle it and you guys can see what I'm doing a little better. There we go. Let's see. Angle 2, you can still see. Okay. So your instant lab will shortly activate 1 second. It means the wire is connected correctly. I didn't hear anything. Did you guys hear anything? I'm guessing not. This doesn't even fit in here. I wonder how it works. Okay, screw the cover from back of box. I'm so lost. What the? So this is supposed to fit in here. This does not fit in here. Am I doing the wrong thing? Is it supposed to go on this one, which is way bigger? I think so, but the ribbon doesn't fit in there. And it doesn't have holes. Okay, it's the other side. Guys, I screwed up. Let me go to camera 3. So I screwed up. This piece doesn't go like this. So pull out the little ribbon. This piece has to go this way. Okay? This is just like IKEA. You got to get the right side. So that goes there. We have the blue here that has to look up. So I push it in. Sorry for only seeing hands right now, guys. Just this stuff is real small. Okay, so camera 2. Now this does fit here. So I'm supposed to have, oh, it doesn't go, I'm so mistaken. I'm so confused. If this thing goes here, am I supposed to like flip it inside, like sides there? Is this supposed to just go like that and twisty? Doesn't feel good. Oh my God. This came through here. They put it through the hole. And then they put it like that. That doesn't fit like that in mine. Am I supposed to keep that there? How am I supposed to keep that there if it's just going to jump? Unless, once you put this in, it stays in place. Which it seems like it. This part, Rezivot, guys, make a video. It's making it extremely weird for me. It almost feels like it's not on the right side. Now it's on the right side. Okay, so it did fit on the cap. Okay, you can see how it fits and you can see the blue button. You probably can't, but you can see it here. So this fits here like that. And now I just have to figure out how this goes here. Yeah, this is not the most intuitive thing to do, I have to say. Like, you basically have to keep it there. And the little box is there, but it doesn't want to stay there. So I'm going to do the second part, which they said, which is screw the cover from back of box. I'm going to show you guys. Does that make any sense to you? Screw the cover from back of box. So I guess you got to put the cover on, and with the cover, hold it in place, and you do it from the back of box, which let's start by finding again where this little thing goes. As I'm saying, it doesn't seem very simple to put it in there. And once you have it in there, you have to find exactly the position where this thing likes to go, which is like not so easy to figure out. And this PCB board feels like it's a little too big for the space. And it keeps on springing back. Sorry for this being the most slow conversion ever, but I'm having a hard time. Can I move this around now? Come on, guys. I think it's going to be easier to do the back first, because it does fit on the top one better. You see? There it fits nicely. And now I just kind of like see if I can fit it in there. Man, this thing is becoming extremely annoying. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. I think I got it. Don't ask me how. Let's see, guys. Everybody's gone. Everybody's here talking. Yeah, blue dot, something, something, blue dot. Yeah, the blue dot is the button. So let me see. Now I have to do step 4. Screw the cover from the back box. But it doesn't tell you which screws to use, just so you know. There's different screws. There's different screws, but it doesn't tell you which ones to use. And now I can't even open the bag with one hand. So open the bag beforehand, guys. I don't want to let go of this. So we have one flat head, one with no pointy part, then 1, 2, 3, another non-pointy part, pointy, 4, 5, and 6. So there's 6 with point, like little puntas. Oh, you can't see that in the video, man. That stinks. Let me see. Angle number 3. So these have a little pinchy point, and these have a flat point. Which one do I have to use? We have to use 6. So I'm guessing, as there's 6 with a little pinchy point, those are the ones we're going to use. As I said, yeah, that just went in the wrong way. As I said, it doesn't seem like the most, like they could just help us out with a little bit more description on the instructions, because there's flat ones and non-flat ones. So we're going to screw this one in from the back. Then the next one from the back. So those are screwed in. And now we have our little box with the blue button there. It's pretty good there. Let me see if you can show it to you on angle number 3. It's pretty good there. Blue button. And now you have to plug this part to that one. So connect those. So we're going to use, once again, the pointy ones, because it doesn't seem like they're the flat ones. Let's see who's telling me I'm probably not the smartest guy. Pointed are probably for piercing the back. You don't have to pierce the back. That's what I thought, but you don't. I'll show you now. So now we're going to use the pointy ones to connect the back to the little backpack here. So the L plate to the backpack. So we're putting these in by hand, doing a terrible job. So let's take it out again, and let's go again. That looks a little better. Do one a little bit. Let's do the next one another little bit. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I've broken anything except for the dark side so far, which you have to. Then we're putting the bottom one in. So that's going in all the way. And then the fourth goes here. I think the flat ones are to hold the L plate to the side of the Rezivot device. So this goes here, like you can see. And then these four go with these four to the side here. You see? Those are the flat heads. Yeah, probably extra sharp for carving. Yeah, it's basically just screwing, and it's not a problem. It's just, I mean, they could have just said, hey, use the flathead ones, use the non-flathead ones, because these have flatheads and these don't. You can't really tell, but these are flat and these are round. So they're doing the next one in. And then we're doing the next one in. Yeah, someone's having pizza and beer while I struggle. Yeah, I wish I was having pizza and beer. It's Friday. Okay, so that's all connected. All looks pretty good. We have a little ribbon back there. And now we go to next step. I'm glad we are carpenter doing this work. The rest of us could really be in trouble. Yeah, if you saw what I do for carpentry, you wouldn't think I'm ready for this kind of stuff. Okay, there's something that bugs me. They haven't told us to put these screws back in. And we should have. So I'm going to go, like, did I miss a step? Let's see. When we went to the ones that they told us how to do that, install their kit, slide in, put the cover, slide in the back cover and screw it back. If the back cover cannot fully slide in or out, oh, I think I messed up at the beginning. I never had to take those. Let me see. Yeah, at the very beginning, I took these out. You don't have to. You're welcome, guys. You're absolutely welcome. Now this whole thing has to go back in there somehow. So I took screws out that I shouldn't have. I wonder if these will work in there. Doesn't seem like it. But we're going to try. So that was my bad. And he told me something about long screws. Yeah, so these long screws do not work there. So we're going to have to take the long screws out of the short screws from the back. So we're going backwards again. Taking this back off very fast. And we're going to change the back of the screws to the long ones. Now that we know our way around, it's much faster. So those are off. We leave the little ribbon here. We take the back. And now these two have to be changed for these two big ones, which I'm putting on the side here. Okay? My bad. You can keep drinking beer, and the ribbon's fine. I think it's fine. Maybe I did twist it the wrong way, but it looks okay. Alex was saying that I may have done it wrong, which I could have. So let's take these out. And for this, supposedly I have to take out the dark side. So let's take out the dark side and take this one out. We could rename the live stream "How Not to Convert Your Rezivot Back" by Nico. So we took those two small screws out. And now we have these two big ones. I just find these too big, but I guess that's what they're supposed to be. Big. Let's do this sideways. Like I said, it's easier that way. It's gone in the wrong way. You need magnetized screwdrivers, Nico. That's what you need. Okay, it went in. Doing the screw part. Doing a little bit for now. Doing the other side. With here. It almost went in. So let me see if I can do it with the other one. There we go. That went in much better. And as they said, remember, not too tight. So that one went all the way in. So far, so good. And now we're going to do this other side. Okay. So now we do the dark slide. If it slides in, we're good. If it doesn't slide in, you got to repeat. Slides in. We do the cover. And now we can do the small screws on the cover here. And the small screws on the top here, which you shouldn't have taken out, guys. You should have told me. I think it's a language barrier between me and Taiwan. I'm not blaming them. So let's see. First, I'm going to do the cover part. This one's not wanting to come in, which is great. It seems that it has to go way further in. It's not wanting to go in. And that's my bad. And that's why you shouldn't have taken that part out, Nico. It feels like it's way too deep. This would be better if I knew people weren't looking. Yeah, something's not going in all the way. Okay, people, PC shouldn't be that complicated. Sí, he sacado el tornillo de la tapa. It just seems like I'm not letting this thing go in all the way. Let's see, now it goes there. But it doesn't want to let me go in all the way. Yeah, you see, guys, this is not good. And I do not know how to fix that. It doesn't want to go in. And I have this ribbon walking around with me. Yeah, it's always easier when you're alone. Shouldn't be anything stopping it from going in all the way. Let me see if I can do it better. I'm looking at what I'm doing here. I know I'm going to get shocked at some point, so you guys will laugh. This thing just jumps up and down, so it can't be that hard to push in there. Maybe that's what I need for it to come down somehow. Oh, there we go. It snapped in. Don't touch. Don't touch. Now it's going in. You see, guys? Someone's telling me these shouldn't give me a shock. I don't know. I don't trust the electronics. And I'm not good with it. So I can tell you that I'm not touching stuff like that without knowing for sure. Come on, go in. It's going in. This should have never happened, okay, guys? Let me go to camera number 1. That should have never happened. You should have listened to the instructions, which said to take only the cover off, not this part. So this part where it says impossible, that's what you should have touched, not what I touched. So now we've got that back to where we should be. Why does it look all crooked? Damn it. This didn't go into the hole. It's not going in. Why are you not going in? One side's gone in properly, guys. The other side's not going in. I'm going to see if I can help it in. Get a different screw, maybe. Nope. Okay. Back to square one. Why is it not going in? I'm going to see if it's just a matter of reach. Yeah, I think that worked out. Doesn't look too good, but I might have to check that after. So we go for the next 2 screws, which go here. And these are easy, thankfully. There we go. So that's screwed back on, and now we can go back to the little ribbon. And the last part of the manual, which let me see on the computer, basically tells you screw in the last 4 flat head screws. Here they do tell you it's flat. So they did wait for the last bit to tell you exactly what you needed. And I don't want to put pressure against this, so I'm going to try to hold it up. And the ribbon's going to be a little smushed there, which I guess that's what they want for the light seals. So that one's going in. Usually, yeah, it's recommendable to do the one that's opposite corner, just like your car wheels. And not all the way. So we're going to put them in a little bit, putting them on a little bit. And then another one a little bit in. And then we can tighten it all. Yeah, so far I think nothing looks like it came out bad. We'll see if it works. So now this goes in there. I'm going to screw it a little bit further in. Further in. Further in. Let's see. This camera angle 3 make more sense. Can I do it for you guys here? More intimate. There we go. And there we go. And this should be it. This really should be it. Apart from the fact that I think I have to check this screw here. Because if you can see, this side looks pretty good. But then this side does not look as good. So I'm going to have to double check that one. But I can do that after we turn off the cameras. So supposedly now, I should be able to turn this on and use film. So let's go to camera number 1, 2, and let's see what you guys are saying. Okay. Quite disturbing to see the lefty screwing in. I'm sorry, guys. There's something funny about the word impossible being printed right there. Yeah, that's how I feel. So now that you have this back, to remove the dark side, you basically have to, the cover, you remove the cover, and this is the same as the Mamiya RZ, as you can see. So they've managed to make these little, system the same. I don't know what the lock is for right now. I'm guessing it locks it all. So when you slide it sideways, it locks so you can't take it off. That's pretty smart and handy. Let me see if you guys can see that here. So they have this little lock mechanism, which has a little arrow. Can you see the arrow? Before putting film, check the button. Yeah, I will check. So there's the button. And then basically, yeah, you have like this little dark side, this cover, which now I'm confused on exactly what the position is. I think it needs to be an open position. There we go. And that's sliding in. Someone told me to try the button. I don't think this button's working. And it was charged. Oh, that worked. That made a lot of noise. You hear that, guys? Just in case, I'm going to screw your ears. It worked. And now I have some film in this Polaroid 600 camera that's super expired and being messed up a couple of times. So we're going to just take it out from this camera. Let's go to camera number 2. We're going to slide open this. And I've pretty much never shot Polaroid film because I bought film when it was impossible. Oh, man. There we go. You see? Amazing pictures. So I bought film when it was impossible project, and we actually ran out of film, which is great. So now I need to figure out how does this go in. I don't even know if this goes the right way in. It's probably the other way around. There we go. I think that's how it goes in. Someone's going to think I'm terrible at this, but yeah, I am. Doesn't seem to want to go in all the way. It's not that way, that's for sure. Because that's what you see. So you have to have it that way. Press it down. It's just it's warping the wrong way. There we go. It went in all the way. So now we can put this in. And I'm telling you, I don't really even know which is the right way to put it in. I'm guessing it won't let you do the wrong way. And now we press. And the moment of truth. And there's a picture. Isn't that amazing? You can even see the structure. I'll never understand how the hell does it imprint what's on top of me. You can see the structure that's up there. You guys can probably see it if I do camera angle 3. How does it see that? How? Someone tell me that. I don't get it. Doesn't seem to obey the laws of physics. So yeah, it works. Let's grab the Mamiya RZ67 that I have here. Let's go to camera number 1, which actually this one's for sale. It's not mine, it's a friend's. So if someone wants a Pro 2. So instead of having the normal back, okay, let me see if I can get this on camera number 2. Instead of having the normal back, which is this one, and shooting normal photography, and you might be wondering why is that working, is I have it on RZ67 lens mode. You can remove this, put the back here, grab your super Rezivot kit, and slide this, take the cover off, put it on top. So it aligns, and this is me being silly. Does it go? No, it has to go this way. Does it not work with the Pro 2? Am I being silly? Does it go downwards? Shouldn't go downwards. I've never put this on. Does it go upwards? That's a good question now. I don't really know. Let's see how this back looks. Yeah, this goes like that, and this goes like that, so that should fit. Oh, you know why? I got a screw coming out here. Why is the screw coming out? It shouldn't be coming out. Something's wrong. I'm really confused on how this thing goes in here. Yeah, that doesn't want to work. Let me grab another bag and see if it works. So someone can tell me that, but it doesn't. Sliding lock on top. Oh, so the sliding lock goes on top? Could have been in the menu. Sliding goes on top. Oh, we got it fit. Okay, guys, it fits. Thank you, Alex. Alex actually has one, so that's why he knows. And this is the lock, so you can't take it off. So now you can't remove it by accident. So yeah, it looks like it works, and the little screw that popped out didn't affect anything. It's pretty cool. Have to say, what do you guys think? Would you do it? Would you not do it? I think it's not that bad. I think the manual could have a few different instructions that could work a little easier. Mounting is just as awkward as the usual Mamiya RZ back, which I find extremely awkward. But yeah. Now you can take instant pictures with a Mamiya RZ67. And cool thing, when you're shooting, that's camera angle number 1. You see the whole square. There's no, little lefty and sideways, easel things. I can't remember the name right now. Can you do a shot test? Nico, I already shot this thing out, but I can't do a shot test because I ran out. That was my last shot. So I can't do a shot test, guys. This was a how to do it, and it came out. So that's what you guys have to live with. I'm sorry. The moment I get new film, which I should be getting some soon, you guys will see exactly how it looks. I'll do a first hands-on with Rezivot back. But basically, this is how it's going to look in the end, with a little blue button here that you press and it ejects. You can charge it with a port here, which is the usual charger. You can reload on the side like that. It stops being a rotating back. Okay, so the moment you do this conversion, of course, this back is not rotating, so you can't rotate it. So the pictures will be sideways. So if you want to shoot a portrait, you should shoot it like this, even though it makes no sense. So probably a prism would be best. If not, you're shooting like that, and then the portrait would be the other way around. And if you're shooting like this, the portrait would be sideways. So that is a bit of a quirk, I think, to this. It covers the whole Polaroid. I think it covers a pretty good amount of it. It does leave a bit of a black frame around. And Alex, who's there in the chat, can let you know that basically, let's check it out if we want. But let's go to camera angle number 2. This is what you see. So look at the size of the Polaroid. look at the size of the film. It's basically a little smaller. So no, it doesn't cover the full frame. Have you put the RZ to M? Yeah, no, I do have the RZ to M. I have it on multi-shot. I like it, but I have the RB. They have the RB, Arturo. They sell the RB kit too. So you can buy the RZ or the RB. And sorry for this test shots. It's terrible. Alex's IG is exactly the same as his username, monmioamio, if that makes any sense. So yeah, guys, that was the conversion. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it was pretty fun, honestly. I think it's something I might try again. I have a standard camera 4x5 to assemble, so I might do a live stream for that in a month or so when I come back from holidays. And that way, you guys get to see me screw up things, and I get to have fun live streaming and talking to you. It's been an hour and a half, so I think that's more than enough for everybody. So yeah, guys, enjoy your Friday. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Rezivot, for sending me this. I'm sure you're going to think I did half the stuff wrong. So if I have to redo something, just hit me up on Instagram and let me know. But so far, it seems like it works okay. And I hope that I can use it very, very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one, and have a great Friday. Bye.